Good morning, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, alongside with my brother from another mother, all the way in Sparta.
Duke Rice. Good morning, everybody.
And real quickly, want to say thank you to our community weather sponsors, Reddick Brown Ford. Currently in McMinnville, it is 74 degrees, mostly sunny. Today's high is going to be 83. Tonight's low is going to be 65. And everybody, I did my dance last night for fall weather for the fair week. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So if we have good weather next week, you can thank me. Or if we have bad weather, thank some. It was not me. It's not my fault. But with that said, rainy conditions are expected around 4 p.m. today. And again, like we've been saying all week long, I think the rain is going to be in certain areas. It's not going to cover the Warren County area. Yesterday, for a prime example, in Shellsford and the Morrison area, and some parts in Viola had very light showers to the point you could just stand outside and still have a conversation because it didn't feel so bad with the humidity that was coming with the rain. And I know, talking with Duke just a second ago in Sparta, because right now the fair's going on in White County, and y'all said last night y'all got some rain.
Oh yeah, it rained yesterday afternoon, probably about a little after 4 o'clock, about 4:15, 4:20, and
Yeah.
it came down. The wind was blowing. There's pine cones all over the yard when it was all said and done,
Yeah.
and then last night when we went to bed about 9 o'clock, a storm was coming through. And it was just, I looked at the radar and it was just kind of right over our area, the Sparta Cookville area. And we ended up losing power it kept flickering on and off for a little
Yeah.
bit. So,
Yeah.
but
Not too.
anyway, yeah.
Hopefully the rain just stays and it keeps going in that direction as I'm hoping for. But again, the only bad weather I see after today potentially maybe Saturday, because it does say we have a 55% of chance of showers and thunderstorms. But again, the fair is officially upon us. It starts tomorrow. I'm so excited. I forgot to bring my readers, so I do apologize. But I want to just say, as of right now.
Here, you can borrow mine, Kelly. Here.
Oh, well, thank you. Teleportation. Let me know when you talk to Tony Stark about that. Oh, sorry, Tony died. Anyhow, tomorrow between 9 a.m. and noon, the country store first day of entries are going to be accepted. And of course, that's at the country store in the village. 12 p.m. to 5 p.m., the antique quilt show. 5 p.m., the teen and preteen fair. So the fair pageant starts. Of course, that's at the main grandstand called Clifford McCain Grandstands. The petting zoo opens up at 5, and remember, they end at 9 p.m. every night because the animals need to sleep. 6 p.m. To 11 p.m., the rides are open. So it's Friday night. Normally on the weekends, they do remain late. I was trying to see. Yeah. So this is the longest. On Saturdays and Fridays, they open up the longest. Excuse me. So 6 p.m. to 11 p.m., rides open. It is a $25 armband night. And then at 7 p.m., the Fair Fun Show kickoff at the lower arena. And I do not exactly know all the details of that. We are going to have, hopefully, a special, which will make Duke excited. I feel like, getting all the OGs back together. Hopefully, now Stephen Helton is supposed to be calling us every day. And he is going to let us know all the upcoming events, the entertainment, and all that. And we can ask him specifically. I don't know if that's you or me. That's making noise. But with that said, he's going to tell us all about the events, and we can ask him about the lower arena event. So I'm going to make sure that's not me and close out of some stuff. Hold on. I don't know if it's me or you. I don't know. Okay. I've closed out of everything. We'll see what happens, except for the main thing. But with that said, we are going to be announcing the winner of the Mega Pass today. No, it is me somewhere.
Sounds like when you're charging your phone, like it keeps.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Look at you, smart.
Well,
The
you've
thing.
been around as long as I have, Kelly.
Okay. And if it does it again, because my cord was acting up yesterday, it does look like rats are nibbling at my cords over here. But okay, I think I fixed it. It was loose. I just had to push back in. But we will be announcing our winner that won the free mega pass, the one mega pass to ride all the rides, of course, starting tomorrow all the way up to Saturday of next week. And then also $20 in spending cash. We had over close to, it was 400 entries. It was
Wow.
300 and it was over 350 last that I checked last night. And so I'm going to let Duke pick a number later on, and
Okay.
then or in a break, and then when we come back, we'll announce the winner. But again, I want to thank everybody that either participated in our Mega Pass giveaway, as well as I want to thank everybody, the community, first and foremost, that contributed to the scarecrow. I wanted, so I can, because we're displaying it tonight. I had over 300 photos. I asked the community to send in photos for my, crafting scarecrow project.
Yep.
And essentially I got 300 photos, and those photos will be seen at the Warren County A&L Fair all week long. What I did is I used your photos, guys, and I put them on a patchwork shirt, quilt kind of design. It's kind of like what I did, because my shirt, of course, Warren First 931, it's everything, all things local. My show is everything Warren County. And I wanted you guys to send me in what you love about Warren County, the highlights of Warren County and events at Warren County, and you delivered. And so when you see Warren at the Warren County A&L Fair, you're going to understand why I wanted those photos. It's really neat. And you can find, I hope you find yourself in that photo. Somebody even sent their dog, and I put their dog in it. So,
Wow.
You know me, delivered. And then a mom, I don't know if I'm going to get any slack from this. I probably will. My husband's already said, I can't believe you posted that photo. But again, a mom sent me a photo of her senior son with his shirt off and the letter I on his chest. And, again, this is everything Warren County and then some. And guys, I'm so appreciative. Make sure you go check out it's your scarecrow, really, that you've helped me put together. So I want to say a couple of shout outs this morning to Miss Hagan. Good morning to Miss Shirley Hyder. Also, shout out to Miss Retha Muncie. And then shout out to Miss Jennifer Higgins, or Jessica Higgins. Shout out to you. I do not know where my scarecrow is going to be just yet. I was told 2 locations. Tonight is when, if you have a scarecrow entry, tonight is the night to set it up between 6 and 9 p.m. at the Warren County A&L Fair. And so I'm going to be going, after I deliver all my youngins to where they need to go, I'll figure out where it is. I'll take a picture of it, Jessica, and then I'll share it on Facebook and stuff so you guys can see it, because I got the camera head and everything done, Duke. You know me, Duke. I go big or go home. So
yeah,
it's going to be quite interesting. I debated on doing a spotlight on it just because I was like, he needs a little shine. I always want that extra flair, but again, there is over 30 scarecrow entries this year. The Nate Harris said it doubled from last year.
Wow.
He goes, they're hoping they don't run out of room. Everybody have a 4x4 space.
Oh wow.
Yes. And I am my daddy, and I'm like, I am going to use every bit of that 4x4 tonight. And Duke knows. Somebody's going to sit with me because I'm going to go over the line.
You'd be like the person next to you, like, are you using about 2 inches of that space right there by any chance?
Like, I know we just met, but I need, it's like when a woman moves into the house, or, can I have a drawer? Can I have just a little space? And then you take up the whole drawers. Yeah, that's me.
Uh,
But no, guys, the Warren County A&M Fair is right around the corner. Tomorrow, tonight, but tomorrow everything starts. So if you have not got the pre-sale tickets or the mega pass, which I'm telling you guys, we talked about this yesterday on the show. That mega pass will save you so much money. And if you want to get a mega pass, go to the Facebook page and scan the QR code. You can also go to get one of our hard copies of the local voice right here. I even put the printout of the schedule for the whole week on the first page if you did not get a book. But on there as well, if you can see it, right here is the Mega Pass flyer that's on the Warren County A&L's Facebook page, Instagram, and all that and more. You can scan that QR code and still buy those Mega Passes. If you do not, you're going to be spending in one weekend, if you go to the fair between now and Sunday, you are going to already spend $100 alone on the $25 armband. I'm just saying it's a no-brainer. That Mega Pass will let you ride all the rides all week long. But again, you do you, boo. You do you, boo. If you guys have any questions about the fair that's watching the show today, please let me know. I have the book with me today. Whether you want to do canning, the quilting, the cattle, the sheep, even the in the lower arena. I want to say it's when is it? Sometime next week. They are starting. Duke, I don't think you were here when they did this. They're starting to do ATVs and motorcycles in the lower arena, which is really neat. Which that's kind of what got rained out last night on y'all's end, right?
yeah.
That's what I was thinking. But we
Yeah,
are.
Wednesday night's always the big race, motorcycle, dirt bike type thing,
Yeah.
And that got rained out.
Yeah.
But anyway, that it happens. That's one of the things about being at the fair. This is the start of the Burr months that everybody talks about. September, October, November, December, and so it's fall weather. And but with that comes rain. And so that's what happened last night. But hopefully, once we get through, because I think we got some rain today and tomorrow. But I've looked into next week, and looks like for Warren County Fair, looks like it's going to be fantastic weather.
Oh, it is. It's got sunny skies right now, and I'm like, yeah. Also, too, one more thing I do want to mention about the fair. If you have a child that would love to do some kids karaoke, you're talking to the host with the mostest right here. Tuesday night at the Antique Shed Security Federal area. I'm going to be going. I'm trying to decide if I want to go live or not for the kiddos. But we are going to do at 7 p.m. We are going to have kids karaoke. I already have a list growing. If you have a child interested in kids karaoke, look up for the post today. I'm going to put it on my personal page and Warren First page, and sign up your kids so we can already get ahead of time. Put their name and then put the song that they want to do so I can get ahead of this, because that's what has been working out great. And the same thing goes to the folks for the adult night as well. Friday night, we will be going live once again at 7 o'clock on the grandstand stage for the adult karaoke, which is always a fun and exciting thing. And just to be like, to put a little extra, notch on my post at this point, all next week, Duke, if you're going to be with me, we are going to be going live at the Warren County A&L Fair every morning at the grandstands, except for Tuesday.
Right, that's senior day.
Thank you. That is senior day. And so we will be going live at the Security Federal Antique Shed on Tuesday. But for as far as Monday, Thursday, and Friday, we will have the stage and talk about all things fair. Because, again, everybody shuts down. So if you are a business, whether you do business with me or not, sponsorships or not, please let me know if you are going to be open, closed, special hours, because I'm going to reiterate that all next week. if you got special BOGOs going on, like right now, one of our sponsors, the cafe at the Tree City Inn, they're doing a BOGO. It's a buy one, get one on all barista drinks and beverages over there. So coffees, the teas, the frappes. It's a buy one, get one on all barista made drinks. So, and I think that's smart on Kevin's part. Very smart. So again, if you have anything special going on next week between the 5th and the 13th, please let me know. Because let me tell you, y'all want to know somebody that's connected well to the community. I don't toot my horn that much, but I am today. I have so many different circles, so many things that cross my table that I can get your information out there. Duke, yesterday, so at Jay's restaurant, I was over there, and a gentleman that works there, because Jay's restaurant will be closed during the fair. He goes, Kelly, do you know anybody that's hiring at the fair? And I said, you know what? I'll find out. I called the fair office. They gave me a number, called the man back. So that I'm your local Google. If you don't know how to use Google, I can help you out. I call myself Google, but I think it sounds weird.
Yeah. Well, you got Siri, you got Alexa, you got now you got Gemini, and now you got Kelly.
Yes. Yeah, I got Kelly. You go, hey, Kelly, what's the weather like today? You know what? If I can make an app like that all you have to do, and it goes directly to my app, oh my gosh, how phenomenal would that be? Like, I'd feel like I'd made it at that point.
Yeah.
We want to say good morning to another one of our amazing sponsors, Tina from Our Coffee. Hope you are having an amazing day. Actually, I am. I'm sporting some of my new outfits I got in Indiana, and I'm loving it. And then she goes, I just love that. Jessica Lee Harton, congratulations. And Our Coffee will be open in their regular business hours, and we'll have a bucket cups available. We talked about their bucket cups the other day. Hey, girl. And so they're doing, I think it was a 16 ounce and a 24 ounce. And they're really cute. Yes, do it. Yes.
Do it.
I don't know who she's responding to. So
probably your Kelly.
My app.
Kelly, yeah, your app.
Well, once I
Kelly
get
AI.
my $45 million investors,
Hey, hit that lottery Saturday night. That's it's up to 1.7, whatever it is. It'd probably be close to 2 billion by the time Saturday rolls around. Everybody's playing it.
Well, hey,
so
guess who called? Say hi to Duke, Steven.
What's up?
What's going on?
Hey, man. You just come in for the fair? What? I mean.
Well, you're not here, but you're here on the phone call. He's on a video in Sparta. We're streaming from 2 different locations.
Oh, nice.
We're highfalutin that way.
Yeah, we're bougie. It's bougie, not highfalutin. That's your old slang term. We're bougie.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, now I do feel like it's fair time, and I'm able to talk to Kelly and Duke all at the same time.
Right? Nostalgia, right?
You didn't skip me. And so,
but yeah, so tell us, because I was going over just like what the schedule of event or for Friday was, but can you talk about what the fun or the fair fun show kickoff at the lower arena is going to be?
It's a horse deal.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, the Saddle Club comes in, and the Saddle Club year-round uses our lower arena down there to do horse shows and stuff.
Right.
And so basically they come in and they do their shows. They do their different events. And I'm trying to pull like an event that they do. Like I think one of them is like they'll run through some poles or something.
Okay.
And whoever's the fastest.
So type like rodeo style stuff.
Yeah, like a rider pickup thing. So and don't hold me to these events, but from the years past, because I'm sure they changed it,
Yeah.
keep it interesting, but like they would ride down and pick up a rider and bring them back. So like, you ride the horse down and you're on the saddle, and so you have to pick somebody up and put them behind the saddle, and then whoever's the fastest time wins, something like that.
Gotcha. So as far as Friday goes, I know the teen and the preteen pageant is going to be going on.
80-something contestants.
That is so many.
So, like, just to brag on our pageant group, because, they are a group, and we've got pageants, Saturday night, Monday, Tuesday. So, and then we got the baby show,
Yep.
And so we are just on pageants, and we have hundreds of girls competing in these pageants. A lot of fairs, they don't have their fairs to the fair and have like 10 or 20-year-olds. We got on Friday night that's got 80 girls in it.
Wow.
So, it's a huge thing. So, I know Crystal is in charge of Friday night pageant, and so it's a lot to orchestrate. It's a lot to put together.
Yeah. And of course, guys, if you do while I got Stephen here, this is one of the questions I've been asked a lot of. I know that the Main Street Journal has done the digital books this year.
Yeah, I believe that there's some availability.
Okay, and they are free. People were like, do you have to pay for them? I found out last night that those books are free. You got to go through, I think, the website and get the link that way. But do you know if there's going to be a hard copy? Because a lot of people ask.
Oh, yeah. So we do have hard copies, just like we have for generations. And those hard copies can be found at your local banks. They can be found at the fair office, on the fairgrounds. And so, obviously, while supplies last, those are available.
No, okay. When I was talking about the hard copy books, I was talking about the pageant book.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know. I didn't ask you correct. That's my fault, Stephen. There's some folks that have asked me because they're, the grandmas, the grandpas, the aunts and uncles that want, and then of course the people that like, for example, when it's fairs to the fair, they like, circle who they're talking,
Oh, yeah. They have to do their own scoring and see how they match up
yes.
with the judges. But yeah, honestly, that's a question I don't have the answer to.
Okay.
And so
that's fine. That's fine.
I know that typically there are some organizations such as the Youth Fair Board, the Pirates, and maybe a cheerleading squad or something like that will sell programs.
Yeah.
I don't know if that book that Main Street has put out is actually going to be available or not.
Okay.
But I don't know the answer to that. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely fine. The only thing, guys, I can think of, because I know the pageants are starting tomorrow, is if you download the digital copy, you can either have it on your phone, and once you download it, you should be, if you have a printer at home, my option to you guys is to print it off at home. Because I don't know, unless I find out another answer between now and then, for everybody that's been watching the show and keeping up with, that's been asking me, that's if I was you, I would download the digital copy and print it off if there's no other option.
Yeah.
Is the best thing. Because I know everybody wants to see their grandbaby or their daughter or their, whatever the thing is. But I feel like, Stephen, we always say this every year when me, you, and Duke actually get together and talk on the radio. But I truly think that this is going to be the biggest year yet for everything.
So, in case you didn't know and nobody knew, this is actually, we are in the championship running to be the #1 fair in the state of Tennessee, according to the state judges. We all know that we are the number one fair.
Yeah.
We don't need a trophy to show that.
No.
But last year we won our division, and the way that the championships work is basically there's a division, AA and AAA, and then those three fairs compete for the number one spot. And I know that, we have been upping a lot of our game,
Mm-hmm.
basically changing some stuff around, doing some stuff to try to really, to make a run at that state thing. Of course, we would do it anyways, and that's what I laugh about.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden we're chasing this trophy that really and truly, in the grand scheme of it, it just solidifies what we already know.
Yeah.
Duke, that Warren County Fair is the best fair in the state of Tennessee, hands down, correct?
Oh yeah.
You don't need us to bring home a trophy to tell you that, right?
No.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's the one thing I always say. And listen, I'm all about community, and we're here in Sparta. And their fair is going on this week. But I always tell everybody, man, the Warren County A&L Fair is just it's different. Yeah, there's rides and there's food booths and stuff like that, but there's so much more that's out there as well. I love the village and just the atmosphere of everything, and of course the Tennessee walking horse show Saturday nights. Our daughter is me and Tara's daughter. I always say our daughter, and everybody thinks we're talking about me and Kelly.
Okay.
Anyway,
I claim all of it.
Yeah. So, but she was always into horses, so she loved those Saturday nights out there watching those walking horses and everything. So, and I mean, how many more fairs are left in the state outside of maybe Warren County and maybe a couple of more? I don't know. But where there's free parking and free admission.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think last I heard there was like maybe one other fair in the state that's completely free. And again, like you said, you're up in White County right now, and their fair is going on, and I don't want to take anything away from them because just like Warren County, that fair as well is made up of a lot of volunteers that work.
Yes.
Sure. Yep.
Upon hours to put that fair on. And so, hey, their fair is going on tonight. Go out and support them. And because you can go support them and you can still come and support us as well. And because there's a fair family out there, and it runs, even over into Coffee County right now. They're having that fair. And it's a community event. What the fair is designed to do is to showcase the county that it represents.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was, and that's what it still is.
Yeah.
So the county is supposed to bring out the best of the best, and we do.
We do.
You go through the agriculture exhibits, you go through the art exhibits, you go through the women's exhibits where they're doing the sewing and all that. What it's supposed to be is you bring your absolute best and you compete in the county to show, hey, I'm the best seamstress in Warren County. I've got the blue ribbon from the fair to show it.
Yeah.
I've got the best heifer or the sheep or the goat or whatever. And that's what it is. It showcases Warren County. And I've taken it to the next level with the entertainment and done the same thing with the entertainment. Yeah. So nearly every single band or artist that performs on our Security Federal stage or the main gate stage or whatever, they playing for free, but they're local.
Yeah.
And it showcases what Warren County is and does, and that's what's great about our fairs. We have a great community, and same thing with White County and Coffee County. In their fairs, they have great communities as well, and they represent it, differently than what Warren County does. But you need to go and encourage, go participate in that, and we're lucky. We're extremely lucky to have the volunteers we have.
And I want to say a shout out, especially to the volunteers for our Warren County A&L Fair. Like, people take off work. Some don't take off work. They work tirelessly, hours upon hours. And I've been to several fairs. our fair is so clean, so well kept. Everything is just, it always, it takes a lot of people to make it look that good. When I was there last week for something, I was picking up some pre-sale tickets. They were working on rails on some of the village. I mean, just the upkeep alone. There's so much work and grit and elbow grease that has been put into keeping the A&L fair like it is. And this is just not like people like Steven and Regan and all, the whole Warren County A&L.
There's an army.
It literally is an army. You got to think about the people that volunteered to do the food booths, all of that.
Yeah, in order to put any fair on,
yes,
there's tons of volunteers, and for Warren County, there's thousands of volunteers. Whenever you start adding it up, and let's just go to I'll put a plug in for Boyd Christian. That's where our kids go to school, and so they're begging right now. Hey, we need volunteers for our food booth. Well, they're just within Boyd food booth. For the week of the fair, there's going to be a couple hundred people that run through there.
Yeah.
And that cook, that clean, that serve, that prepare the food, that have donated time and energy to get the food booth up and going.
Mm-hmm.
And so Boyd's a small one.
Yeah.
Go take Midway or Covenant or,
Morrison. There's so many.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many. So all of a sudden you have 100 volunteers in Boyd's booth and 100 volunteers in Midway's booth. And I mean, all of a sudden, but you start adding a lot of people in a hurry.
And this is not just adults; these are kids too. The band. I mean,
band boosters. Yeah,
it's just a phenomenal time. In the best way, I've always told people that, like, when my family from out of town come, they're like, "This looks like a big family reunion." And it is.
It is. I know people that drive in from like Memphis or drive in just to come to the fair.
Yeah.
And my wife, she of course, I'm a people person and don't know when to shut up most of the time. And I'll walk around the fair and it's like, we're going to go to Boyd food booth, but we'll be over at the petting zoo. And she'll just be like, I'll meet you there. I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, you can't walk straight there.
Same.
It's like there's 10 or 15 people that's going to stop you before. And what's funny, I guess, and showing my age, I guess now, I know so many people that people will stop me and I'll sit there and have a 20-minute conversation with them. And then I walk away and I look at my wife, I go, who was that?
Mm-hmm. And, as we say this, me and Steven, I didn't graduate with him. I'm a little bit younger than him, but
not much.
Stop it. But me and Steven know how hard it is to put in all those hours at the fair, because me and Steven, fun fact, we were part of the first ever youth fair board.
Correct. And you want to tell them how many years ago that was, Kelly?
Well,
that was when the fair was first invented, right?
No, stop it. How long ago would that be?
It's now been 25 years. It was because it was my senior year of high school, and so that was in
it was
2000. Yeah, it was in the 2000 era.
Yes, that's right.
So
yeah. 25 years.
25 years ago that the active youth fair board has been sort of really rolling. And those kids are amazing volunteers. They come in and they work through the summer. They work during the week of the fair. They work in the petting zoo. But like some of the stuff that they do on the grounds, they before the fair, preparing, like they'll work in the chicken house and clean all the chicken cages out, and then get all of the they'll re-put sawdust in all of the chicken cages, and they do a lot of just maintenance, and hey, the flower beds and cleaning the flower beds out. I mean, they're little workers. They're little worker bees. And props to the guys that have kept that going and just it's teaching kids that there is something good to work for and a reward. And I'll be honest with you, I do believe that is one reason that our fair board is so strong, because now you look at our fair board, okay, we've had that going on for 25 years now. And I look at like Tracy Medlin, which is Tracy Scott now, Becky, me.
Your brother Chris, wasn't he a part of that picture with us?
No, he wasn't. My little sister was. But
that's right.
My brother was. He was too old for it. But so you take those 2 or 3 people was in that original class. Nate
Harris. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, he does our social media. Matter of fact, I'm texting him right now because we're putting some social media stuff out about some of the entertainment stuff. But he was in that original class.
Yeah.
We are now 25 years still in, and we are now having kids, and our kids are going into the youth fair board program, and so that's how you keep that thing alive.
Exactly. And I'm gonna, before I take my break, I do want to make a suggestion, and I think Duke can back me up on that. I feel like we need to do a redo photo of the original OGs of the youth fair board, because I know somebody coming in this weekend. Shout out to Crystal. Crystal and me. I'm bringing Crystal to the fair on Saturday, and how great!
She needs to bring her husband and a few of his friends.
Well, I've tried. We won't say who her friends are, or who her husband's friends are. But again, they said at one point they would do it. We just have to, they said email. So I'll tell you how to do that next time.
I'm all about it. We can do them next year.
Yes. But no.
Well, there you go. There's another one, Crystal. And actually, there is a picture floating around. And Trace Atkins was the entertainment that year that we had the youth fair board.
Yeah.
And there's a picture of all of us floating around with him right in front of the grandstands.
Oh yeah, yeah. Again, it's always a great time. And Steven's going to try to call every day for the fair to tune in. And so hopefully with your, and again, we all have second jobs, and that's the thing about this. But if we can get him in, and or just before I forget to tell you, Steven, next week I will be at the fair Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, if you're over there. If not, I'll just take your phone call. But is there anything else that you need to mention?
Real quick. And now is the time. Okay, if you're listening to this and you're like, man, this sounds awesome. I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm from New York. I've moved in here and I'm just trying to get involved. And or you've been here forever and you just don't know how to get involved. Whatever your forte is, I don't care, but like those food booths and stuff, I promise you, if you walk up to one of them and say, I'm new here, I don't know anything, but I want to help.
Oh, yeah.
Be careful whenever you say that, because they may throw an apron at you right there on the spot.
100%.
Right.
So please, they need help.
Yeah.
I mean, these people need help. There's people out there that are spending hours and hours and hours and days and days and days that aren't going to get a break because they are just so short-staffed. So if you want to get involved, please reach out to those organizations, and try to help. And they'd love to have you. They'd love to have you.
Exactly. And if
you go to one place and they we don't really need anybody right now, go to another and just get plugged in somehow or another.
And if anybody has any questions about what is going on at the Warren County A&L Fair, can they call the office at any time too?
Sure. I'll be honest. The best way to get any type of information is going to be through social media.
Okay.
Our Facebook page, because that's being monitored by multiple people. And honestly, there's like, if you have a question of what time does the pageant start tonight?
Yeah.
You can put that on social media and you're going to get a response very quickly. Yeah. Whereas you call the office, it bogs the phone system down those questions. I mean, obviously, if you don't have social media, call the office. We'll help you out any way we can.
Yeah.
But the fastest, easiest way is pop that question, whatever that question is, on social media.
Well, if you are not social media savvy, like he was saying, call the office either at 668-3013 or 668-4500. You can
just text Kelly at.
Yeah. Or actually you can. Or you can text me at 931-369-3050 and I'll try to answer as many questions as you can or find them out for you because again, there is nobody in this town that if you ask about what's going on at the fair, 9 times out of 10, somebody's going to know.
Well, what's funny is like businesses close down for the fair, like 3-Star Mall, or not 3-Star Mall, 3-Star Cinema.
Yeah.
They're closed down for the week of the fair. Yeah. Jay's Restaurant.
Jay's Restaurant's another one that's closed. Yep.
So they're just like, hey, we're not even going to try to compete here. No. We're just going to take a little time off and go from there.
Yeah. But Stephen, as always, it's great having you on. I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. All right. But be safe today if you're on the road.
That'll work. Thank y'all.
All right. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Guys, we're going to take a quick break from a word from our sponsors. And when we get back, we have more things to come about things going on in the Warren County community and more. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Keep it first.
Of this region for 53 years, and we are fully committed to the people and the communities that place their trust in us. McMinnville in Warren County is just one of the 9 counties that we serve. With 4 convenient branch locations, along with 7 ATM and ITM locations, you can be assured that Citizens Tri-County Bank is close by. Committed to you and committed to the communities we serve. It truly is what makes Citizens Tri-County Bank the only community bank you will ever need. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is David Moore with Supreme Building Products. We've been your one-stop shopping center for lumber and build supplies since 1963. We're a family-owned business and operated and proudly served Warren County for over 50 years. At Supreme, it's not just about great prices, but it's about exceptional service. Our customers are what's always supreme. From lumber to roofing to plumbing and paint, we have everything you need to build your dream home from the ground up. Whether you're a contractor, a homeowner, or a weekend warrior, our knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you at our state-of-the-art drive-through lumberyard. Visit us, please, at the corner of Highway 70 and North Spring Street. There's something for everyone at Supreme Building Products, where quality and customers come first, and the coffee's always free. And always be sure to shop local. Call us, please, at 473-9564.
Where we say the customer's always supreme. Supreme Building Products. Your one-stop shop for all your building needs. From the showroom to the lumberyard, a builder's dream. Professional sales and a great location with your guaranteed satisfaction. Where we say the customer's always supreme. Supreme Building Products. Supreme Building Products.
Rise and shine, McMinnville. Treat yourself to delicious frozen and soft drinks at Sonic, perfect for those hot summer days. Whether it's lunch or dinner, let Sonic be your go-to stop to cool off and refuel during the summer rush. And don't miss our special drink offer available until 10 a.m. Start your day the right way. With so many flavors to choose from and the best sun drop in town, why go anywhere else? Drive into summer with Sonic in McMinnville.
Visit McMinnville Lawn and Garden at 129 Keel Drive, where we've been serving our community since 1995. With a rock-solid reputation for excellent service, our dedicated team is here to help you find the best lawnmowers, leaf blowers, chainsaws, weed eaters, and more. We proudly carry top brands like Echo, Stihl, Shindala, Gravely, Cub Cadet, and Skag. Take advantage of our early spring service, free pickup, and a discount on service. Plus, from chainsaws to gardening tools, we've got you covered for storm season. Trust the experts at McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where quality and customer satisfaction come first. Call us today at 815-5296.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Ready for the fall at Randall Walker Farms? We have pumpkins and delicious apples. Corn stalks and straw, perfect for the seasonal celebrations.
And now it's the perfect time for planting. Come explore our selection and get your home ready.
Visit us today on Manchester Highway or call us 635-9535.
Randall Walker Farms, your destination for plants, pumpkins, apples, and more. That's Randall Walker Farms, 635-9535. All right, guys, welcome back to Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, alongside my friend all the way from what county?
Sparta, Tennessee, Yerg Nation, Duke Rice. Peace, everybody.
Yes, I love the wardrobe change. I think Duke's it's like, Taylor Swift. He's going to have a different outfit on every time.
I'm doing my own sponsorship T-shirts that.
I love it. Highland Rim CrossFit. Yeah, boys. With that said, thanks again to Reddick Brown Ford for being our community weather sponsors. In McMinnville right now, it is 75 degrees. It's going to be mostly sunny. Rainy conditions are expected around 4 p.m. today. Wind gusts are going to be up to 19 miles per hour. There is he went bye-bye. There is a 50% chance of thunderstorms and showers in certain areas. I don't know where he went. He went bye-bye. He'll come back, hopefully. But with that said, don't fret. We will be picking a winner today for our mega. Let me bring you back. What happened?
I don't know.
Okay. My
Backstage.
computer. Anywho, with that said, when we take our next break, guys, tune in because we're going to be calling out. Dick's going to be calling out a number. We had close to 300, over 300. It was almost 400 entries on our Mega Pass giveaway. It was called Carnival Lights and Country Nights. You're going to win a 1 Mega Pass plus a $20 dollars in cash for spending, whether that's for food or for prizes, whatever you want to do. And for whoever wins today, I will be at the fair from 6 to 9 o'clock tonight setting up my scarecrow. So you got to text me and let me know when you're coming to get it because that Mega Pass is good all week long from Friday on to next Saturday. But getting back into it when Duke got in here, in McMinnville, it's 75 degrees. Again, 50% chance of thunderstorms and showers today in certain spots. It's not, when I looked outside this morning, it's for what I'm seeing, and I hate to say it, but it looks like it's on the Sparta side of things. So if you are close to the Sparta area, that's where all the clouds and stuff are to me in that Cookeville, Sparta area. But again, tomorrow, sunny skies, high of 87, low of 67. Saturday, high of 74, low of 62. And Sunday, high of 74, low of 56. So again, beautiful weather all around. I did want to do another quick shout out because my boy made a post about it today. Oh, got to go to it first, don't I? Kevil and them, there it is. During the fair, don't forget the cafe at the Tree City Inn is doing a buy one, get one free on the barista drinks. So again, make sure you check out the cafe and more on that. Oh, no, you can't even see it because I didn't pull that off. My apologies, everybody. Again, I think this is when it happened when I was trying to get this on the screen. It shut you out, Duke. But there you go. At the cafe at Tree City Inn. That drink you're actually looking at right now is their one of their mini matcha teas that they make with fruity pebbles on the top. So it's a buy one, get one. So make sure you check that out and then some. Another thing I wanted to talk about while I'm here at the Juicy's Wellness and Cafe, there are specials that they are running today. If you haven't checked it out, because I'm trying to multitask here. 2 things they got going on today. They have their green chili enchilada casserole and which, by the way, smells immaculate. And then they have their white bean lemony soup. So again, those are the two specials going on today. Guys, if you are one of those trying to live a healthier lifestyle, or you don't want the bloatingness or the, and I love eating fast foods and all that stuff. I just can't eat it all the time. And I can't eat onions all the time. I can't have dairy all the time. But when I want to feel good about myself that I've made a good choice, I actually come to Juicy's Wellness and Cafe, because once I leave here, my stomach doesn't bother me. I know Duke's had a couple meals here with me before in the past and recently, and you can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong with their foods. I want to say thanks to everybody for chiming in. I know Junior from Jay's Restaurant is listening to us this morning all the way out in St. Martin. He does say, and I'm just going to do a shout out for him, Duke, if you want to go see some UT Vols, anyone looking for UT Vols tickets, you can actually message him. He's a season ticket holder, and there's sometimes he can't go to all the games. So if you want to go to any of them, he has two tickets plus a parking pass. So again, if you are interested in going to see the UT Vols game, which I guess is this Saturday, is what the tickets are for, please let him know. Another thing I wanted to mention about, which we were before Duke came on the show yesterday, I want to shout out again the Luau for Locals. If you have not gotten tickets to that, it's a Chamber of Commerce event. It's going to be held at the Gilly Pool. Their big sponsor, again, is one of our favorite ones as well, Reddick Brown Ford. Make sure you check this out, Luau for Locals. It's going to be as authentic as possible. They talked about having fire dancers and now I can't even say what the dance is called. They're going to have a lot of traditional dances and such at this event, and I think this is a great opportunity to try something new. I do also want to give a shout out to Gateway Tire and Service Center. On tomorrow's show, we're going to be showcasing our first ever here at Warren First 931 Duke. It's called Driven to Succeed Student of the Week winners, courtesy of Gateway Tire and Service. We're starting tomorrow with Orchard Grove. It's one of the newest schools here in Warren County. We are doing 24 students every Friday starting tomorrow. Now, of course, next Friday, there is not going to be a Student of the Week winner because it's, Fair Friday. And so we'll, in 2 weeks from tomorrow, we'll pick it back up. But again, I cannot wait to showcase all the Driven to Succeed Gateway Tire and Service Center's Student of the Week winners. And we also want to thank Jay's Restaurant, Wanderlust Travel Company and Boutique. We want to thank Sonic in McMinnville, and we also want to thank Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli for the prizes for our Student of the Week winners. Because again, we couldn't do this without all the sponsorship. But again, thank you to Gateway Tire and Service Center for taking on the role of Student of the Week sponsorship this year. They are our main ones. Another thing I wanted to talk about today on the show, as I'm scrolling. Yes. So I'm going to post this and share this right quick with you guys. This is a story that I found out about a couple of days ago, Duke. And Begonias, thank you for, many of you know, our Pizzoli, Dallas, his daughter, Taylor, was injured in an accident on Sunday and is receiving care at Vanderbilt. They said that the outpouring of love and support for their family has been humbling, and many have asked how they can help. We are now accepting donations for the family here at Begonias, or you may send contributions directly via Venmo, and the link's going to be in the comments below. 100% of the proceeds will go directly to the family to help with assist with medical expenses. Thank you for lifting them up during this difficult time. So again, I put this little girl in our prayers. Here is right there. If you want to scan that QR code, send, it's like Randy England says sometimes, sit down, pray about it, think about how much is on your heart. And then that's the donation that you should make. Right, Duke? Can you hear me? Oh, there you go. Are we having difficulties again?
I
I
can hear you.
I can hear you now. Okay, you're back. I was
Oh,
like, where
well,
did you go?
It says I'm backstage.
No, you're
Okay.
right here. You're on my side.
Okay.
You're on my. Is that why you weren't talking?
Yeah, because all I can see is you.
You don't see the little girl?
Nope.
Huh. Hold on. Now you're back. Can you see it now?
Mm-mm.
Well, there's a little girl on the stage now with me and you, but she was in an accident a couple of days ago. And so if anybody, pray about it. Also, if you want to make a donation to help out the family, you can do that as well. We do have this post up on our social media, but if you want to go to Begonia's restaurant and Facebook page and look for it, you can do that as well. Another thing I did want to talk about, Duke, that people have mentioned to me over the weekend. I don't know if anybody remembers this. I do. I remember where I was. But it has been 28 years since the passing of Princess Diana. Now,
Oh,
I
wow.
know that Princess Diana was not a part of Warren County and McMinnville, but her story hit home with a lot of people because I remember watching it on television when it happened, and everybody's like, Kelly, where were you at when you heard the news about the death of Princess Diana? I was at my grandma's house, and we were watching it live because my grandma was a huge, not just Princess Diana, but the Queen of England, all of that. And it was one of the hot topics in the news. And it was so tragic of how her death was, being chased by the paparazzi. And Duke can, continue on the conversation about this one. I do think ever since her death happened with the paparazzi, it really has changed how celebrities get photographed and the safety of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. I mean, it was like, it's one of those things that happen. It's like, where were you when? And Princess Diana's death was very shocking, tragic, because she was in the prime of her youth, really, when she passed away. And like you said, they were running from paparazzi and ended up in an accident that killed her. And they changed some laws about that as well and everything. But yeah. It was a shocking thing because you just couldn't believe, and you wonder now, and I know that she had divorced from Prince Charles and all that, but he's the king now. What would she be involved in, if anything? She was kind of an ambassador on her own.
Yeah.
After their divorce, and anyway, it was a tragic thing to see a life like hers with as much charity work as she was doing in the world, for her to be gone. And you kind of see how her kids responded. Maybe not so much Harry, but the older one who's in line to be king, and Harry's kind of end up doing his own thing with Meghan Markle and all that. But anyway, but yeah, my mother-in-law, she's a huge Royals fan. I mean, she just loves the Royals, and to the point to where she was taking pictures of the Queen's funeral to make it look like she was actually there. It was kind of funny.
Shut the front door. No way. See, I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Everybody had a part of something in the royal family.
Yeah.
And, and I feel like she was, and I hate to like compare and contrast, but I do feel like Princess Diana changed the way of how the paparazzi, how the photography stuff happened, as well as how you looked at the royals. Like, there was a certain, I don't want to say a stigma, but there was a certain mannerisms they always had to do. And I feel like since her with William's wife, now I can't think of her name right now, but with Prince William's wife, I feel like, there's a more of a relaxed feel now. Like they don't have to be so uppity. I don't know what other word to use, and I hate to say uppity, but they're still royal in their own way. And then when Meghan Markle came in, she caused kind of there's a certain way, like she broke protocol a lot. Like, I'm going to go shake hands. And a lot of people has compared Harry's wife to Princess Diana, how she is and how she is about the fundraising and the charity work and the humanitarian that Meghan Markle is.
Yeah.
And, we all say that, Harry was so young that he doesn't really remember his mom. But also, as we get older, we've always been told, well, son, you're probably going to find somebody that reminds you of your mother. You find people that remind you of your parents. And even though we say that our kids don't watch us, even as young as Harry was, but I do believe that Harry knows who his mom is because Meghan Markle reminds me of Princess Diana. She does. She does. But I'm just curious. I put the question out there, guys. You're welcome to answer. Where were you when this happened? Please let us know. I would love to hear about it. We did have some people that did mention it in the post. And one being Vanessa Miller. She goes, I do. And later that year in November, I placed flowers at Point Day. It's at the tunnel in Paris in her memory. Mm-hmm. Elaine Alsap said, yes, watching TV, the news broke. I watched continuously until the memorial service. And then another person, Cheryl Dugan, said, I sure do. We were watching SNL when the news break broke in, and we thought at first it was part of their SNL skit, and it was shocking, terrible tragedy. So again, I feel like, this story affected a lot of us in that time frame. And so I'm just curious where everybody else was in that time. Please let me know as I'm getting to get through all this. But yeah, if you want to comment on that, please let us know where you were when Princess Diana. And I was at the time, I'm 41 years old now, and I can't do the math in my head right now. That's why I always go to Google. Yeah. But if I do the math, if I'm right in my head, being 41 minus 28, I was 13 years old when that happened.
Wow.
Imagine all that, guys. Crazy. So, Duke, while I got people still watching, I need you to pick a number between 1 and 378.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Good luck.
How about 184?
Okay.
184.
All right, guys. When we come back from break, we are going to announce our winner of the Carnival Lights and Country Nights giveaway here at Warren First 931. Somebody is fixing to win a mega pass, one mega pass, plus $20 in spending cash. So, again, stick around because somebody is going to be a happy camper. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Keep it first.
Located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At our coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to our coffee drive-thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville.
Don't know what to eat? Have you tried Cumberland Biscuit Company or Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli? Down on Main, you can enjoy pizzas and sandwiches, weekly combo specials, soups, salads, and finish it up with Tops Frozen treats. On the weekends, check out Cumberland Biscuit Company's unique dishes like the Twisted Goat Burger or the Bambushka Burger. For lunch or dinner, get the experience of going out of town right here in McMinnville, down on Main. Follow Tops and Cumberland Biscuit Company on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Not able to get out? We offer free delivery within the city limits. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
Craving the best barbecue in the South? Look no further than Prater's Barbecue in Morrison. Whether you're dining in or taking out, we've got something for everyone.
From our mouth-watering brisket, baby back ribs, juicy ribeye steaks, specialty sandwiches, and fried chicken tenders, your taste buds are in for a treat.
Don't forget our weekly specials. Monday, spaghetti or hamburger steak. Tuesday, meatloaf or barbecue chicken pork. Wednesday, pork loin or Salisbury steak. Thursday, smoked chicken halves or country fried steak. Friday, fried catfish or Cajun catfish on rice.
Whether you're feeding hundreds at a company picnic or meeting a friend for lunch, you can count on Prater's to satisfy your taste buds.
Call us at 635-2259 and taste the tradition at Prater's Barbecue. 30 years of excellence.
Hey, this is Kevel at the Cafe at Tree City, and I'm happy to say that you can now order all of your favorite espresso drinks online for pickup or curbside delivery. And you can do that by getting on Google, searching the Cafe at Tree City and just clicking online order, or follow our social channels and click on the link in our profile. Come enjoy a drink with us inside for pickup or to go. Hope to see you all soon. Thanks.
Ready for the fall at Randall Walker Farms? We have pumpkins and delicious apples, corn stalks and straw, perfect for the seasonal celebrations.
And now it's the perfect time for planting. Come explore our selection and get your home ready.
Visit us today on Manchester Highway or call us 635-9535.
Randall Walker Farms, your destination for plants, pumpkins, apples, and more. That's Randall Walker Farms, 635-9535.
All right, guys, welcome back to Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, alongside my partner in crime, Duke Rice.
Peace, everybody.
With that said, Duke picked number 184 out of our 300 plus entries. And I want to say a big congratulations. Drum roll, please. Thank you. Congratulations. It's coming on the screen. Boom. All right. Congratulations to Kayla Beasley. You have just won yourself a $20 in spending cash and 1 mega pass to have at the Warren County A&L Fair. And that image that you guys see on there is the printed off paper that I'm going to go print off today. And you can meet me at the Warren County A&L Fair tonight. You can also, and I'm going to take that off before anybody takes that QR code away from me. But you can meet me tonight to get your certificate. They're going to ask you for your ID at the door to make sure that you are the Kayla Beasley, because I wanted to make sure no one took it away from her and stuff. But if you have any issues, just let me know. But again, if you have not bought your mega pass for the Warren County A&L Fair, you can do that. Sorry. And I realize that Duke uses his phone. I don't know if he's going to be able to talk about sports because it takes you off your screen, don't it? I thought so. That's okay, buddy. I got you. I got you. So before we wrap it up here, going on today, there is a home game at the Dalton Gym. Volleyball is going on today. The JV, the freshman, and the varsity team, and they're going to be playing against Smyrna today. Also going on today at 4 p.m., the golf team is away in Tullahoma, our golf team. This is for high school. The soccer team has got a home game today. They're playing against Franklin County at 7 p.m. Also on September the 5th, tomorrow, the football team is going to Hunter's Lane. It's an away game. I believe they said that's in Nashville.
Yep.
Another away thing going on for next week. On the 8th, the golf team is playing against Columbia Central. Volleyball is going to be playing in another away game on the 8th at Stewart's Creek. And then following that, another volleyball game is going to be the next day, but it's going to be a home game against Wilson Central. On the 9th, the girls are playing an away game at Columbia Central. Golf on the 10th at 9 a.m. at the Franklin County Invitational. Cross country has got an event on the game on the 10th, Westbrooks Farm Unionville. And then on the 11th, volleyball is going to have an away game at Cookville. In 1 week, they've already played 3 games, the volleyball team.
Wow.
Crazy. And then, let's see, on September the 11th, the girls have a soccer home game against Lincoln County. And then we have on September the 12th, our football boys on Friday have an away game at Franklin County. So again, so many. And if you're like, Kelly, where do you get all this information? If you download the Warren County Pioneers Sports app, it's simple, it's easy, it's all there on there. And it has the news section, it has the teams, the schedules, the fan zone. And it also has one thing that I think Duke would love is the Hall of Fame. Now, there's people on there on the Hall of Fame that have just their names but not their photos. But if you know of where a photo is or them personally that they may have a photo, please get in contact with them and let them know. We do want to say a congratulations to our football boys team. They played on September the 2nd the other night, and the final score for our middle school football boys team was 46-6 against Franklin North. We creamed those suckers. I mean, wow. That's phenomenal. Coach Matheny, Ben Matheny, they do a phenomenal job out there.
Ben might know what he's doing. I don't know.
Ben might know a little thing or two, right? They also said shout out on September the 1st. It was the player, the offensive player of the game goes to Chris Robelido. I can't say his last name. I'm sorry. But that's also on here. The defensive player was Jackson Clark. Again, they have all this with the players right there. And then the special teams player of the game goes to Gavin Looper. I love that. The girls played on the 2nd as well as soccer team, and they won 4-0 against Coffee County Central. And also on the 2nd, there was a volleyball game, and we won against White County 3-1 was the final score on that. And let's see. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Because there's always so much going on. But I just want y'all to know this is an amazing app for all the sports here in the Warren County community. I was trying to think if there's anything else I need to mention before I forget. Of course, shout out to our awesome sponsors like Wanderlust Travel Boutique. She's got these amazing inserts that go into our newspaper. Make sure you check those out and see all the awesome deals she does, as well as I want to shout out to T&Z Rental and Removal. The services they provide is junk removal, trailer rentals, property cleanouts. Call Zach and Tyler at 743-9079 or 224-8593. Because without them, none of this would be possible. But again, I want to thank everybody for being a part of the show today. Thank you, Duke, once again chiming in with me, brother.
Thank you.
Tomorrow, I think it's going to be us again. I know I couldn't remember if Brian said he's working Thursday and Friday. So I'm
available
Friday. But again, it is what it is. But take care. God bless everybody. Tune in tomorrow as, hey, we may be at Supreme. I may be at the fair. Who knows? But we will be at the fair broadcasting live each and every day, showcasing stuff that's going on at the fair, during the fair. Be following us on our social medias as well. We have 10 to choose from. You can listen to us anytime if you do Spotify, Apple, and or Amazon. Check that out. And then too, the Warren County Fair is here, guys. So enjoy it. Dress accordingly. And I always say this, always, bring a rain jacket and rain boots just in case, because you never know when a pop-in shower happens. It happens. It's Tennessee weather. But with that, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks again to Juicy's Wellness and Cafe for letting me crash their joint, as always, on Thursdays. But remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Keep it first.